Mic check, 2, 1, 2. I was born by the river in a little tent, and just like the river, I've been running ever since. It's been a long time coming.
All right now.
But I know a change gonna come.
You better talk right.
Oh, yes it will. How many of you know that song? Raise your hands. Who sung it?
Sam Cooke.
There you go, Sam Cooke.
The old school know that one.
Sam Cooke
That's better.
was practically a patron saint of the civil rights movement.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was.
That song was actually devoted to Martin Luther King, following Martin Luther King's I Have a Dream speech. That song, A Change Gonna Come, is the theme song of civil rights. For all those who grew up watching the protests on TV, if you heard that song, everyone was singing it, going down, advocating for civil rights, advocating for change. That song would still be used even after civil rights. It was used in the 2008 presidential campaign by President Barack Obama. That song has motivated people to advocate for change, advocate for something that is higher than them. That is the power of music. Music is more than just a couple sounds you just listen to. It's something that stirs you, moves you to do things that you never thought possible. Music inspires us to think creatively. It inspires us to step out of our comfort zone. Music inspires us to overcome the impossible. Now, going back to that famous Sam Cooke song, my mother listened to it when she was 5 years old. First time she ever listened to it. Now, she interpreted the song just a little bit differently than what was intended for. Now, 5 years old, you can't expect a 5-year-old to say, well, it represents civil rights, right?
Right.
That's a little bit hard for a 5-year-old to understand. But my mother was smart. But even her, she couldn't quite figure it out. So she heard the song, she says, oh yes, a change gonna come. So she walked through the house, looking for something. She grabs that thing. She grabs the clock. You know what she does? She throws it into her family bathroom, into the toilet. She threw it into the toilet. And then what she did next? She grabbed some dish soap and put the dish soap in the toilet with the clock and started flushing. And the bubbles started coming out and started enveloping the whole toilet. That song, although the interpretation was a little bit different than what was intended, that song motivated her to think differently, to think, what does that really mean? She thought creatively to get rid of the clock that annoyed her every time it rang in the morning. My clock would drive her nuts. Ring, ring. Oh. Even at 5 years old, that's why she threw it into the toilet and put dish soap on it. She tried to get rid of it, flush it away. But music, sometimes we interpret music the way it was intended, and then we step out of our comfort zone to do something that we never thought we were going to do. That happened to myself very recently. There was a New York Times rap writing competition. Now, it's thousands of people across the country writing these raps for the New York Times. And the top, I do believe, 5 raps will be posted in the New York Times. All that publicity. Now, I was really excited to do the contest. I was looking forward to it, but in the back of my mind, there was this irrational fear. Being an avid fan of hip-hop, I always feared that I would be accused of cultural appropriation. Because I'm white. Now, it's a little bit of a difficult topic. It's a touchy topic, but that was something that, it was irrational and something in my head at the time. But that all changed when I listened to this one song by Kendrick Lamar, The Blacker the Berry. Here's a guy rapping about the social situation of an entire population in America. How much they're struggling, how much, seems like the world is against them at times. I thought, if this man could do that, I could certainly write a little rap doing little tidbits about the news from time to time. I wrote the rap. I didn't win, but I was inspired. I went forward knowing that this was definitely outside my comfort zone, but I went for it anyway. Music can also make us overcome some of the most difficult challenges at the most difficult times. I knew a man, let's call him John. John was in Cleveland when he suffered a severe car crash. He's in the hospital. Doctors tell him, you have a 10% chance to speak functionally on top of walking normally ever again. This man could hardly say a word. He could barely stand for months. He was so depressed that one day in his house, he had a gun in his hand. 1, 2, 3. No bullet, no sound. What happened? His father came rushing in, grabbing the gun away, threw it away, and then said, son, you're a miracle. You're a dream child to me. It doesn't matter if it's 10%. Do you know that song named Dream On by Aerosmith? Dream on. Keep going, no matter how hard it gets. Live your dreams, no matter the difficulty, no matter what is sent against you. From that point on, John was motivated. He listened to that song every time when he was doing therapy sessions. Relearning how to talk, relearning how to walk. And he did this for 5 years. Today, he is a Toastmaster in Cleveland. I met him, and he told me this whole story. I came here to discuss it here today out of his request. These 3 examples showing how music inspires us to think creatively, inspires us to step out of our comfort zone, and inspires us to overcome the most difficult challenges. That is what music's all about. The message, moving people forward, making people stronger every day, making people strive for more, work harder, play harder. Music is more than just sounds and words on paper or in your headphones. It's a message that we all should adhere to. It is therefore appropriate that since we started with Sam Cooke, I think we should end with Sam Cooke. Mic check 2, 1, 2. There were times when I thought that I wouldn't last for long, but now I think I am able to carry on. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. Oh, yes it will. Thank you.